Welcome to the Imperium Forex daily video. Before we begin, it should be noted that any advice is of a general nature only and that your personal circumstances have not been taken into consideration. Hello everyone, my name is Rob Clayton and thank you very much for joining me. Well, the Australian dollar lost its appeal to the upside as the market went to challenge that 76.85 level but backed away quite firmly. And now holding the view down towards 76.25, I expect to see this level challenged at 75.95. Now a break beneath there would give further exposure to the downside and bring in a target that holds towards 74.80.90, which is this month's lows, and reassess from there. But we really need to see a sustained break beneath that 95 level, as recently it did fail, only got to 86 low. But still, I anticipate that the market will be bearish as these indicators slowly form into more of a negative bias. Well, as you can see here, the euro overnight took a very heavy tumble as the dollar index gained further momentum and now breaking beneath that support that held at 107.0520, with the resistance now seen roughly around 107.30. I expect to see further weakness with the objective now holding towards 105.70 and reassess from there. Any advances should fail towards this resistance of 107.30. The dollar yen case becomes very bullish as the dollar index rallies and now looks towards the resistance of 112.55.65. With the likelihood of seeing stops being triggered, I expect to see this region challenged before any weakness returning. Looking towards the downside, support comes in now at minor at 111.30 and firmer support seen beneath there at 110.80. The sterling outlook still holds towards the downside of 122.10.20, with any advances on the day still capped around 124.90 to 125.55.60. With further risk of the Brexit, could see further moves towards the downside. Now break beneath 122.10 does give a further target of 120.60 and reassess from there. Well, the gold story is still weak and remains to a bearish bias as we now look towards this support of 12.42. In light of the current pattern, we could see further weakness down towards 35 with the firm base holding at 24. Any advances on the day should find resistance capping towards 46 and firmer above there at 12.52. Well, the silver price action still holds to a negative bias, even though the market is a little bit stubborn at the moment. Any advances towards 18.20 to 30.45, I still expect to see supply to come back into the market. And I'm looking at the support now seen at 17.80 and break beneath there will give further scope to 17.40 and reassess. So that wraps up my daily video. Thank you very much for joining me. And as always, look out for the intraday report and I hope you have a great weekend that's about to commence.